My husband and I have been together 8 years and married for 3. We have an active sex life and had a very good romantic relationship. In the past month and a half, we have been talking about opening the relationship to be able to experience things together. I have only known him, and he has had other experiences. We have very close friends who have an open relationships for their entire friendship, and we're in the talks of doing something together with our female friend. We have spent a very long time talking about how we only want this to be physical and not emotional. We set up rules and made sure that if we proceed with this, we must be very open and communicate everything. After a lot of back and forth and prep, we have decided we do want to go forward with this and plan a get-together one of these days, since we are in a different state. We traveled yesterday to visit our friends and see family. He did not mention anything about doing things today with said friends, and I expected today to just be a very platonic get-together. Towards 11:30 p.m., he told me he wanted to do things with her, and very shortly after that she pulled me to the side to let me know that my husband expressed that to her. I did not want to be involved at first since 1. He did not state that it was a 3-way, and 2. I was exhausted. Fast forward, after some truth or dare exercises, I got involved and it was great. I went to shower quickly and prep, while they continued alone, and by the time I came back he got off, and they were waiting for me. We continued, and it was honestly fun. Sometime after I got off, he just stared at us, ignored our calls for an invitation, and he just left the house. My friend and I quickly got dressed, and we ran out to follow, confused. He was expressing how he was feeling insecure and jealous, and that it completely killed his mood. Without going into extreme detail, we asked our friend to give us space, and my husband basically said he didn't like seeing me in that situation, and that the sex was unfair. It was 2 a.m. by this point, and I didn't want to look insane arguing outside. So after some back and forth, I told him we can continue inside. He explained that he felt bad once he saw that she was going down on me, and I was having fun. He let it bottle up, and instead of saying anything, he just walked out. At first I was trying to understand and try and talk about this more, until my friend mentioned that they talked about this prior, and that she thought he would be okay. I was very confused because I thought this was a last-minute thing. Turns out he has been sexting her and talking to her about this for a month, all while telling her that I knew. She was very open and handed me her phone, and showed me all the texts and messages, where she reiterates that I need to be told / made aware / be okay with it. And he always told her I was good with it. This is where it all went to shit. He has been lying to all of us. He has been keeping things secret. And worst of all, he worded / did things in a way so that I am in a position to just agree with it. I had a very serious and harsh conversation with him in front of our friends that what he did broke all of the rules we set. I even find out he came in her during this. We were fighting until 6 a.m. I genuinely don't know if we can come back from this. It's not about the sex. It's the lying and throwing back blame to me. He does this often. Halfway through me tearing him a new one, he admitted to all his faults and provided no excuses. He genuinely thought that this wasn't going to be a problem, because I agreed to explore too. He also said that the sex was unfair because it felt like I was getting special service and not him. By the time I got involved, he already was finished. Everything led to him basically acting out because I got involved in the sex. He just wanted me to let him have fun, but won't accept that I want to as well. He left back to our home state, and I will be staying here for another 2 weeks. I don't even know how to feel, and I have been jumping from sad to mad to nothing. I'm sorry if this isn't as detailed, or if it's messy. It is missing a lot, but this is the first time I am writing a post this long ever. I can provide more details and questions. I know that this stemmed from an insecurity from him, but I would like some advice on how to approach him with this, and see why he genuinely thought this would be okay. How do I proceed with this? What can I do to help him understand what he did was not okay at all? The next day, I wanted to provide some more info. 1. I told him to seek therapy. I refused to do anything / talk until he can get some sessions in. This way I can also have some time for myself, as well as actually enjoy time visiting friends / family. He has already signed up to some programs, and is waiting for an appointment, according to another mutual friend. 2. I really don't care about sex, and am not emotionally connected to the act itself, just him. I can live the rest of my life without it, but I completely love my husband and want to bang with him. 3. He was very much telling me for weeks that he was on the same page as me. We collect our nut and go. He obviously lied about that too. 4. My friend didn't even know he came in her until I rejoined and he said it. We were both very shocked. She is on BC and thoroughly cleaned out as much as humanly possible. 5. I tore him a new one and yelled at him nonstop for like 4 hours. I just don't know if he actually understands what he did. I seriously do not care about the sex/sexting if he just told me about it. 6. We friends and I have 100,000% trust in each other. If he let them know I'm sick, they wouldn't even ask me directly. They would just start making me soups and teas. He kept reassuring her and letting her know that I was okay and aware. I was not. If there is anything else, I will update probably. Thank you all for your responses. We already had discussed this amongst friends, minus him, and mentioned most things that were commented below, but this is very soothing/calming, being able to see outsiders' opinions that match what I am feeling. I hope y'all have a good night/day. Commenter, you had a good relationship, then decided to destroy it by opening a great relationship. He was an idiot who messed it up in his own way. The OP is also an idiot who messed it up more by staying back with the other sex partner for another 2 weeks. This is only going to destroy the relationship more. Leave the friend's house and go back to your husband and sort out the problem with the help of a therapist. Or go and stay with your parents instead of staying with the friend to have more sex. Trust me, this is only going to destroy you. You will regret this action a lot, and it will be too late to realize it. You can blame your husband for everything and take advantage of that blame, and do it your way, but by doing that you are fooling yourself. All the best. OP. I never stayed with them. I am visiting family, and we stopped by to say hi. I only ever wanted to explore that type of sex with him. He has to see a therapist before we talk, because I unfortunately discovered more. I won't stoop to the same level he went to,